Second presidential debate provided plenty of fireworks, if you caught that last night. The nominees trading personal attacks for most of the 90-minute town hall event. KPIX 5 reporter Melissa Caen joining us live to break it all down. Boy, it was quite a show. And in the meantime, we've seen Republican leaders trying to distance themselves from Trump after the tape with his vulgar comments was released on Friday. And last night, another sign of that friction.
And this time it was with the vice president. Now, before the debate, Mike Pence, who's an evangelical Christian, issued a statement saying he was offended by the video of Trump talking about women. Now, fast forward, during the debate, Trump was asked about Syria. And in asking the question, the moderator repeated Pence's answer from the vice presidential debate on the same topic.
He and I haven't spoken, and I disagree. I disagree.
You disagree with your running mate?
I think we have to knock out ISIS. Right now, Syria is fighting ISIS.
It's sort of the tone of that was really notable. Now, after the debate, Pence tweeted congratulations to Donald Trump. But today, Pence was supposed to appear on behalf of Trump at a fundraiser in New Jersey, but Pence canceled that event. So maybe this will get smoothed over, but maybe not. We will definitely be watching this issue.
One notable moment came when Donald Trump essentially said he would have Hillary Clinton thrown in jail if he was president.
And it went over really well, actually. Yeah. He said that he would do that. It got a good audience reaction. And I think it went over well with his supporters. And Clinton also did not seem to be prepared for that allegation. Also, this is one of those statements, though, we are going to be hearing a lot more about.
If I win, I am going to instruct my attorney general to get a special prosecutor to look into your situation, because there has never been so many lies, so much deception. There has never been anything like it.
Now, when Trump made this statement, former Attorney General Eric Holder started tweeting, pointing out that the Attorney General is separate from the presidency, and the president can't instruct the Attorney General to take action. Now, the prospect of arresting one's political opponent was seized on by a number of people, prompting comparisons to elections in developing countries like the Congo.
Wow.
Yes.
I really enjoyed the town hall format of the debate. It sort of let the candidates place themselves around the stage, which was interesting.
That's right. I mean, you get to walk around. You're not just stuck behind a podium. People have something more to watch. But this format can be tricky. And we talked a little bit about this before the debate yesterday at 5:30. Body language is really important in a town hall. Now, Trump stood basically the entire time, sometimes leaning on a chair. But often when Clinton was speaking, he put himself just a few feet behind her. At one point in the debate, Trump said that Muslims should report suspicious activity. And the most retweeted message of the night was from a man who wrote, "I'm a Muslim and I'd like to report a crazy man threatening a woman on stage in Missouri." So you got to watch that staging, especially when you're a big, tall man. Sort of a lot of people use the word lurking behind Hillary Clinton. It's again, it's a very tricky thing to master.
All right, well, interesting insights. One more debate to go.
That's right. Next week.
All right, thanks, Melissa. We'll be right back.